But is there like any areas that where you just refuse to get tattooed? Where you're like, that's just wrong?
My taint.
Yeah, my butthole.
Butthole.
I wouldn't get my butthole tattooed. It's a bit
Not
scary.
even like a spider web or some shit? That could be kind of cool.
Nah, that's a bit...
What about your eyeball?
No, I've seen what people do to that. No, I wouldn't do that either.
Well, I haven't, and my dad used to be a tattooist.
I've seen people do like the inside of their lip and stuff. It's like, are you crazy?
I tattooed my eyeballs purple and blue, and now I'm going blind. Says this woman.
Well, that's your own fucking fault.
Oh yeah, I want to see this. I want to see this, man. Look.
What? She's getting a kid to do it.
After 1 year, I had a really bad allergic reaction to the ink in my eyeballs.
Bitch, why are you getting ink in your eyeballs? Like, doesn't basic fucking common sense tell you not to fucking get fucking tattoos in your eyeballs?
I had to stay in hospital for a week and had to be put on steroid tablets and steroid drops, and the drops have taken some of the ink out.
Ugh! Ugh! It's purple! Why the fuck is your eye purple, bitch? What the fuck?
Did she tattoo her iris, like the part that you actually see out of the pupil?
Well, I don't think they do that, do they? They only do the white part. Why are we watching this?
Oh, damn! That bit. Oh man, you know when your blue-eyed white drag goes too far.
It actually looks like her pupil has like the dark of her eye has started to seep into that part.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Is this Avatar 2?
No, actually, Avatar 2 is a lot less cringy when it comes to the blue-eyed people and all that.
I'm sorry, I'm going to agree with Blabs. Make it go away.
But I think we're burying the lead. Like, she's also tattooed on her eyebrows.
Yeah, red. What the fuck? God, I look. I'm gonna say I hope this bitch goes blind. She kind of fucking deserves it. But here's the thing: just because you can't see how fucked up you look, we still have to see how fucked up you look. So it's not really a win-win. But anyway.
Diamond tattooed on her cheek. Like, what is wrong with people?
Why would like this trashy bitch get fucking jewelry tattooed on you? Because it's as close as you fucking get to it. Not that I own much jewelry. I got a watch. I got a nice watch that I wear.
Do you have a tattoo, Lethal?
Oh, bragger.
No, I don't. I don't. My dad, he's one of those fucking weirdos that's just great at art. Like, never went to art school, but can just draw everything. He's one of those fuckheads. And he can do everything, like paint, pencil, like paint brushes, everything.
You got any?
He had a stint where he became a tattoo artist, and he was doing tattoos for a bit, and then he got over it.
Yeah, I've got 3.
You got 3?
Yeah.
Want to tell us about them?
Okay, so the one on my taint, no. No, I've got a flaming skull with a yin yang on one side. I've got the Penrith Panthers on the other one, which was a cover up for a. It was supposed to be a dragon. But it was supposed to be a dragon, but it kind of looked like a very feminine seahorse. Right. So
have you ever seen a seahorse give birth? It's disgusting.
Yeah, I know, and that's what people thought it was. So, so it's like, yeah, all right, let's just tattoo over it with something manly, like my favorite football team. But it turned into a tattoo nightmare. So it needs to get redone itself. So.
I once heard this guy call up the radio and they're like, where wouldn't you get a tattoo and why? Oh, no, sorry. Where would you get a tattoo and why? Like if it was somewhere unusual on the body. And a guy calls up and he goes, I'd get $100 note tattooed on my dick. And they were all, the radio like announcers were like, why would you do that? Get $100 note tattooed on your dick. He goes, I could pay my wife and she can't spend it.
Based.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd be worried that she'd chop it off and put it in a purse.
Oh man. So hindsight is
That's
2020. Great opening line there.
Mm.
A mum of 5. Jesus. Brushed off her daughter's advice to not get her eyeballs tattooed due to potential blindness, and now she's losing her vision. So the fucking child has more logic. Oops, I accidentally clicked on the link there. Anya Peterson, a law student, was in awe of Australian model Amber Luke. Okay, we're going to click on her. Who tattooed her eyeballs a vivid blue and went blind for 3 weeks after. Jeez. Despite Luke getting her vision back, it seemed that 32-year-old Peterson might lose her sight for good. So we've got a quote from here. I was just going to get one eye tattoo at first because that's so much fucking better. Because I thought that if I go blind, at least I'd have the other eye. What is this mentality, Rhino?
she deserves to be in a car. That's the kind of mentality that it is. So stupid.
And then she says that she should have stuck with that. Peterson told Kennedy News that my daughter told me I didn't want to do the tattoo thing. What if you go blind? She wasn't on board with it at all. Now she wishes that she had listened to wise to a 7-year-old. The fucking 7-year-old child has more fucking common sense than that. Oh shit! Is that Titan season 4? Is that Starfire? Oh,
and she's got a tongue.
Oh!
And she's got of course, she's got a bifurcated tongue. Like,
why would you get your eyes tattooed different colors as well? Like one, like
that's fucked.
if that doesn't scream of someone who hates themselves, like, I don't get that. Like,
Oh
she,
man,
she does realize she's going to be now single for the rest of her life.
I think look, I think it was bad enough when James Gunn said no more Henry Cavill for Superman, but this recasting of Starfire, I think we've gone a little bit too far. All right, where we at? Okay, the Belfast, Northern Ireland-based woman was left hospitalized by her eyeball modification. Eyeball modification, like some cyberpunk shit.
I was going to say,
Eyeball
did she
modification.
not get it done? Like, did her daughter do it to her? Like, did she do it to herself?
I don't know, man. But could you imagine like coloring in someone's eye?
But like, that's a thing. If people understand what a tattoo feels like, it feels like a razor blade going over your skin constantly, and you're going to get that done.
They don't do it like that. Like all it is, I believe, it's injecting. Like they use a needle, and they actually just inject ink into the white part of the eye. So it's it's not a tattoo gun. No, it's different, but they call it tattooing the eyes.
Yeah.
So you're injecting. That's worse.
Yeah.
Like a tattoo makes more sense. Like, but they're literally just going here. There you go. Yeah. Go blind.
Jesus. Okay.
Thought just fucking makes me.
So she was left hospitalized by the eyeball modification after a potential reaction to the ink. Jesus. And now claims she is at risk of developing she's fucked. I don't have 20/20 vision anymore. From a distance, I can't see features or faces, she said. If I didn't have my eyeballs tattooed, I wouldn't have this problem. No fucking shit, bitch. If you don't fucking get your eyeballs tattooed, you can still probably see normal, or at least as normal as you could prior to having your eyeballs tattooed. If you get a needle that's used to tattoo people's skin into your fucking eyeball, you don't get to complain how you can't see so good afterwards. That's just fucking munted.
But based on that tattoo on her forehead, you don't even need to scroll down. Just look at that tattoo on her forehead for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That is scarred to shit. Like whoever's doing her tattoos doesn't know how to tattoo properly.
Backyard jobs or something, eh?
That's a subdermal injection designed to do that. That's a type and style of it. She paid
like
money
the
to make sure it
lizard people,
like the horns and shit.
Yeah. It's a liquid implant like that. So
you sure? Because I know people that have had tattoos that have scarred and that looks like that. It makes the skin raise because it's actually a scar.
Maybe it's dandruff.
Maybe. So who was it that she wanted to look like? She said some Aussie chick.
Yeah, we got the link up here. We'll get it. Okay. Even today, I woke up with more floaters in my eyes, and that's dangerous. Oh, Christ.
I I can't.
Hey, Mr. Bug, are you still here? I know you watch Titans. Is this the new Starfire? Ugh.
Is she tattooed all down her, like, did she just get her whole body tattooed in black ink?
Oh, I thought that was a shirt or something. Oh, Barry! Yuck! Oh, that's fucked.
And like even her arms, look at her arms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like her hands, I was like,
What has
That
she
is-
done to herself?
This is body mutilation, dude. This is like some Hellraiser shit. We will tear your soul apart. The body modification enthusiast has a split tongue and numerous tattoos, but ink in her eyes might have been a step too far.
Oh, I think she went a step too far earlier than that. I feel sorry.
She's
for
always
her.
going to have this
poor
problem.
kid's not going to recognize her anymore.
Mm.
God damn, man. Could you imagine, like, if you were a baby, right? Like, if she had, like, a baby, okay? You'd be like, go to pick up your baby when it's crying, and it would just fucking freak out because it thinks it's looking at a monster.
I'm sorry, don't scroll down, but just look at the picture below. It almost looks like a Rocky, like
Adrian!
the fake Rocky fucking bruised eye.
Yeah. She's always going to have this problem since she can't remove the tattoo in her eyes. Ugh. But her
What are they
harrowing
going to
tattoo-
do? Suck the ink back out? It'd probably suck her eyeball into the needle.
I think if we're going to experiment with tattoo removal techniques from the eyeball, this is a prime candidate to do it on. Because worst case scenario, we can just chalk it down to, okay, that tactic doesn't work. But her harrowing tattoo tale didn't have such a rocky beginning, speaking of Rocky. For months after tattooing her right eye blue in July of 2020, she had no complications. Despite suffering from dryness and headaches, she opted to tattoo her left eyeball purple in December of that year. So basically, she's blaming the color purple. Fuck you, Oprah Winfrey. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. She looks like she just went 12 rounds with Rocky.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't realize she was engaged to Chris Brown.
You know what? Maybe I was a little bit harsh on Creed 3. It's actually looking okay.
Yeah.
In August 2021, things took a turn for the worse. She woke up one day with incredibly swollen eyelids. That looked like she had gone 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. If you get the eyeball tattoo, I'm gonna fucking knock you out. As the symptoms worsened, she decided to check herself into a hospital where doctors gave her adventurous medication for 3 days and biopsed her problematic eye. Ugh. Actually, I've seen people, like, we've all seen the footage of people that have gone 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. They don't even look that fucked after.
Mm-hmm.
Show me your E.
I just wanted to be at home watching TV, to be honest. I can't put it into words. It wasn't nice at all whatsoever. Too fucking bad, bitch. You got your eyeball
You can't even
tattooed.
watch TV anymore. You
I was gonna
can't
say-
see the TV.
Not just that, like you got to look at this thing. She has a daughter, and she would rather put ink in her eyes and spend time with a kid. She's now robbed her ability to be able to see her kid or any of her grandkids, because by the time that her daughter has kids, she's going to be completely blind.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what, wanting to make your eye blue for what reason?
Well, she's saying that the blue was fine. It wasn't until she went purple.
Well, the blue clearly wasn't fine, because if you
Oh,
look
no,
at
don't
the
get me wrong.
eye that's more swollen, it's the one that's got blue in it.
Well,
Scroll
the purple
up.
one's completely
Scroll
closed
up.
over.
Scroll up to the one that's got blue in it is the one that's most swollen.
But that
Because
one
the
looks
purp- they
blue
said-
there.
Because didn't she say that they removed some of the dye or whatever it was, removed some of the coloring, but she's still got a blue eye. So yeah,
And she got all the other tattoos on her face after all of this.
How much do you reckon it costs to get your eyeball tattooed?
Who cares? Like, man,
Well, I mean, if you're a tattoo artist, right, and some bitch came in and said, I need you to tattoo my fucking eyeball, what would you charge her? You need quite a bit of money because if that went wrong, you're in a lot of trouble.
Well, it will go wrong.
It's scary.
Uh,
It's scary that this is even actually a procedure that gets done.
it was traumatizing to go through. I just remember thinking, I'm not doing that shit again with the eye tattoo, and I'm definitely not going to do that shit again. Well, you only got 2 fucking eyeballs. So
Yeah,
you
how do you
can't.
do it again? You're gonna get more ink put in.
It's basically like saying, I swear after this first suicide, I'm not going to do it again.
Hey,
Yeah.
the body modification enthusiast. That is such a fucked up bunch of words. That is the most fucked up 4 words you could put together in a sentence, man. The body modification enthusiast left the hospital on the mend. Does this look like someone on the fucking mend? But regrets the decision to tattoo the whites of her eyes in the first place. I'm kind of recovered. No, you're going blind. On the outside, it's recovered. It's just inside. It's basically on the verge of going blind, she said. If I go back in time, I would have done 1 black eye tattoo and left it. Oh, so you didn't learn shit.
Yeah, these people are
Ah!
stupid. It's like that lady that got Bell's palsy from the fucking vaccine, and she's like, "I'd do it again."
She's like, if it saves someone else's life but mine, it's worth it. Like, that's a...
Oh, the more you look at it, the more fucked up it gets. Despite the grim outlook. Sorry.
She has no eye color. Like,
Yes, she does.
like
She's got blue and purple.
Yeah, I'm saying that, but where there's supposed to be color, there isn't any.
Eyes of color.
Dude, I look at it, it reminds me of like an octopus eye.
Yeah.
Despite the grim outlook, Peterson remains positive in the face of negative comments she receives online. Go for gold, chat. Go for fucking gold. I
mean,
tell my daughter not to get... Sorry?
You're $4. You can buy the things that make your eyes look like completely white or colored. Like,
Wear some fucking sunglasses.
Get some colored contact lenses.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I tell my daughter not to care about the opinions of someone else because they're just ordinary people like you, she said. This is the same daughter that said, don't fucking do it, mum. This is a dumb idea. You have positive comments and negative comments, but the negative comments always overshadow the positive ones. I want to see the positive comments towards this. I'm very intrigued to see what the positive comments are towards this.
The only people that have got positive comments towards this are the people that actually do it.
well, I mean, in all fairness, after she did the positive comment,
Oh,
she's blind.
So according to Peterson's inspiration, Aussie influencer Luke, an eyeball tattoo should never result in the blindness if done correctly. Don't get your eyeball tattooed, please, for the love of fuck. All right, is there comments? This won't stop anyone because only people who are into self-destruction do this kind of thing. So let's go look at the person that she's influenced by.
Inspired by.
Yeah, 1 sec, sorry.
I don't know if I want to see it.
I'm curious. I'm curious to know the origin story. Oh.
Well, that bodes well.
Yeah, I'm curious to see the origin.
I'm curious to see.
Ooh. Don't know about that. Here we go. Show us.